So, hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Ultimate Hunting video, and now that's the first time you're going to hear that name on the channel, and definitely not the last. But this was released yesterday, the new reveal trailer for Ultimate Hunting. It's a game that has been in the works for a while, but now we are finally getting a release date of some sort. But 2025 to 2026 is when the projected release of the game is. Whether that actually happens, whether it doesn't, we don't know, but hopefully it does, and it looks amazing. It really does. So this trailer, it's just going through the maps at the moment. So we have a North American reserve, and we also have a South African reserve, or just an African reserve. But they both look absolutely amazing. For example, this charging black bear, it's just so cool. And now we're on to the Africa reserve. Yeah, it's just southern Africa, so I was right. And there's the 416, so a very powerful rifle, which I will go into detail later. I have a list of all the rifles and all the different ammo types, which is very cool. There's just so much. So yeah, there was a press kit that was released today. The trailer and such was released yesterday. There was a press kit that was released today with so much content. There was so much in there. It was absolutely mental. I just spent the last couple hours looking through it and looking for stuff to say and stuff. But yeah, this game looks very promising. We have a new species list with updated species, and photos of all the rifles. This right here is what I want. Bucks fighting. That looks so cool, and it's so promising. This game, yeah, it just looks so good. The bucks fighting, the animals, all the models look amazing. The fur and stuff looks very good. But don't forget, this game is still in it's not even in early access, it's in development still. So we were very fortunate that we got this trailer, and yeah, it's just so cool. So to start off with, we have a render of them shooting a rifle. So what I learned from Rantech, I think that's how you say his name, but we were talking in Discord, and he says there will be a no scope or a hip fire, a quick scope, and a full scope. So what you're seeing is currently him cycling through the hip scope, reloading animations, quick scope, and the full scope. So the full scope, you hold the right mouse button down and it brings up the full scope. The quick scope is not fully in the screen, it's a little bit further back and further forward rather, and which means it's a fast looking through the scope, being able to shoot something that's charging at you. And then the hip fire is obviously a hip fire. But yes, a very cool and amazing technique to bring to the game that other games are lacking in. We need a quick scope technique, and we need a hip fire technique, because you can't really protect yourself from dangerous animals when you don't have a hip fire or quick scope technique. So they've clearly well thought this out, and it does look very solid. So I'm not going to show you every single type of ammo in the game, but we know that there's 19 different pieces of ammo across 5 different rifles. So we've got 5 types of ammo for the 243, 3 types of ammo for the 270, 5 types of ammo for the 308, 3 types of ammo for the 416, and 3 types of ammo for the 4570. We also have a preview of ammo, but no box, for the 22 LR and the AR 300. So there's a lot of different ammo in the game so far. When you think there's 5 for 243, that is different grains, soft point, hollow point, and so many different things like that. I cannot wait to see them in game and see the differences on animals and stuff like that, because you can do a whole video on testing the capability of some ammo versus the other within the 243 and stuff like that. So I cannot wait to see some of the ammo being used on the big game and the small game, because it's gonna be amazing. This game's got me way too hyped. So we have an item that people have been wanting for many, many years within hunting games. It is bait. So we've got a blood with flesh one, grain mixed with apples, which we use for deer and baboons and stuff like that. And we also have a sweet corn mix, which can be used for boar, deer, rabbits and stuff like that. So yeah, many people have been wanting these within the game, and I guess it's just a good addition because people have been wanting them. It's what the community wants, which helps the game stand out more, which is just in the end more beneficial. And moving on, we have some callers, which shows that the devs haven't been sat on their butts and literally doing nothing for these past few years since they announced that the game was going to be a thing, because the level of detail within them shows that they have been constantly working on them, and they're just not like, oh, we should probably release a trailer, so let's just bang out some callers at a awful detail and stuff like that. But they have really tried, and for a team with 4 or 5 people, they are doing amazing. And yeah, it's taken years and years to produce, and it still won't be ready for a year or 2 years. But the amount of items and stuff that are being created and the level of detail is just among nothing we've ever seen. So the Hunter Call of the Wild is just, yeah, it's up there in detail for the time it was released. That game's 7 years old now, somewhere around there. The graphics and stuff are amazing, but they just do not compare to newer games on UE5 and stuff like that. And where the Hunter only released a couple years ago, or a year ago, I can't remember. No, I think it was a couple years ago. That is a very detailed game, and there's a lot of things about it that are very good. But this game is just a step higher, and to be able to create something like this with only a small group of people is absolutely mental. But we have stuff like turkey callers and other things. But moving on, we have muzzles. So we got a muzzle break, damaged and undamaged. So we may have to replace them over time. Here's the damaged one. The before that was undamaged. And now something that many of you have been wanting, suppressors, moderators. They do look awesome, and yeah, it's been something in this game that people have wanted for a long time, to have suppressors and stuff like that. Okay, now we have binoculars, and again, the level of detail in these is just way too insane, and I cannot wait to get my hands on them, because look, you can see the individual scratches on them where they've been used, and there's a little bit of paint chipped off there on the left hand one by the eyepiece, and the patch, you can see the individual texture like you want to touch it. And these ones, they've got an orange like lens. I don't really know what that's about, but I'm just trying to read 8x56. So those are some pretty mad binoculars. Like that will zoom far. And now, moving on to a scope that I think many people will like. It is called the Falcon, I think that's his name, and it is a 6-24x50, which is a pretty long-range scope, which a lot of games do not have. The render distance on games are just too small, but yeah, this one is mental. Like, the range of it is so long, so that makes me think that we have a large render distance, but who knows, could be large, could be small. Now, just going through the rifles in no particular order, we have the O'Harley KP2, 416 Rigby Cage Sleeper, which is a bolt-action rifle, Jagerson Model 350 bolt-action rifle, Woodmaster K5 bolt-action rifle, Harpy, which is a crossbow, Cruiser Deluxe, which is a semi-auto, the 700 Elephant Killer, which is its name in the files, which is an express rifle, Wester 12, which is a lever-action rifle, OU Shotgun Ostelli TS5, which is a shotgun, Sloth MDR 70, which is a recurve bow, Goliath B500 is a revolver, Ocelot is a revolver, Rolessa Titan 6 is, we don't actually know, but I think it's a bolt action, I think, and the Savage 110 is a bolt action rifle, Bushire 300 is semi-auto shotgun, Springer S12 is a semi-auto shotgun, and then the Cavia 282 is the side-by shotgun. So there is a lot of weapons in that list, and a lot of weapons in the game. So yeah, can't wait to see them come to the game, and let's hope Ultimate Hunting does not screw this up. They have the grounds and the capabilities to create one of the best hunting games there is, if not the best hunting game there is, and let's just hope they don't mess it up. I think that's it for today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!